What's going on, guys? Cosmic Collector here, and in today's video we'll be unboxing the McFarlane Toys Silver Surfer statue. This is the Marvel Collection's 1/6 scale Silver Surfer. This statue is based off the cover of Fantastic Four issue 72 by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. We get a reprint of this issue and an art card with this statue, and we'll take a look at those shortly. I have a few of the McFarlane Toys 1/10 scale Spider-Man statues, and I have a few of the DC Direct statues which are closer to this size. I think this will now be the largest statue in my collection, so I'm excited to open it up. I pre-ordered this statue from Entertainment Earth, but at the time of recording this video it is currently sold out. Popping up on the screen now are some of the figures I have in hand and will be reviewing here on the channel. So if there's a certain video that you'd like to see first, just let me know down in the comments and I'll make that video next. And if you're not already, go and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of those videos. Here's a quick look at the bottom of the box. And here's the top. Now let's go and jump into the unboxing. Alright, now that we have everything unboxed, let's go and take a look at what comes with the statue. First we have the Silver Surfer. He comes fully assembled, and we'll take a better look at that during the review. We also get this art card. These typically come with McFarlane Toys figures. We have the comic cover on the front. And on the back we get the issue information and a synopsis. And you can pause the video if you want to read that. Here's the reprint of issue 72. Let's go and switch angles and take a closer look at that. This is a reprint, so the comic itself should be a 1-for-1 copy, but I don't think they reprint the original ad, so it's not identical. We have this beautiful Jack Kirby cover, and I love the way he draws cosmic energy. We have the Silver Surfer in the foreground, and this is the pose the statue is based on. We also get the Watcher in the background, which looks really cool. I won't read the full issue here, but I'll flip through it so we can look at the interiors. In this issue, the Silver Surfer is fed up with the woes of mankind. He decides to attack every continent in order to make himself the world's collective enemy, in hopes of unifying the world against himself. The Watcher describes the Surfer's actions as innocent and even praiseworthy, but obviously this extreme approach is too dangerous, so he seeks the help of the Fantastic Four to stop him. While these older issues are very wordy, the writing and story still holds up very well, and Jack Kirby's art is timeless. I love how he draws the Silver Surfer, the Thing, and the Human Torch in particular, and this issue is a great read. I have been eyeing the Spider-Man statue, so let me know down in the comments if you'd like to see me pick it up. Now let's go and jump back into the review. The last item we get is this cardboard background. I usually don't display or keep these, but I love the design and how it recreates the comic cover. The cosmic energy looks great, and I like how the Watcher blends in the background. The color and design of the planet on the bottom is also really cool, so I'll definitely be holding on to this one. Alright, now with that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a closer look.
To me, my board!
Overall, this is an incredible Silver Surfer statue, and they nailed the sculpt and design. I love how dynamic the pose is, and the surfboard looks great. They perfectly capture the surfer's build and anatomy, and the metallic paint they use is perfect. Silver Surfer is one of my favorite Marvel characters, and he's actually one of the inspirations behind my channel name. Admittedly, I haven't read a ton of his comics, but I really like the 98 cartoon. I have read Fantastic Four 48 through 50 and the first few issues of his solo run. I also read the 2016 Thanos run and the most recent Death of Silver Surfer, but I haven't really read much else besides that. I wasn't a huge fan of the Death of Silver Surfer story itself, but the covers were incredible. If you have any Silver Surfer comic recommendations, definitely let me know down in the comments. Getting back to the review, they perfectly translated Kirby's surfer design into 3D, and the statue lends itself well to the 1/6 size. As I previously mentioned, this is now one of the largest statues I own, and would definitely be a standout centerpiece in any collection. I love the dynamic poses of the McFarlane Toys Spider-Man statues I have, but I think this larger 1/6 scale size is going to be the move going forward, at least for comic book statues. I love how the Silver Surfer is resting on his board, and the sculpt and design there is perfect. The angle in which he's riding the board helps give it an illusion that he's actually flying, and it enhances the overall composition of the statue. The surfboard has more of a matte finish, which helps put the surfer as the focus of the statue. The metallic paint they use is reflective and gives him that shiny or chrome look. This helps highlight the various muscle groups throughout his back, torso, and arms. They nailed the sculpt of his muscular anatomy, really giving him that superhero build. I do prefer my Silver Surfer shortless, as they don't really make sense from a story perspective, but this statue is based off his classic design, and they're not that noticeable from afar, so it's not too big of a deal. Lastly, they nailed the Silver Surfer's face and head sculpt, and I love the angry expression they gave him. They nailed his cheekbones and prominent eyebrow ridge, and I love the way his white eyes look. My statue did come with a couple paint defects. There's a couple scuffs on his arm, leg, and the back of his head. They're not too noticeable, but I thought they'd be worth pointing out. Here's a couple photos of the statue with the cardboard background. And he looks great with that, and you can pose him from a few different angles. Overall, this is an incredible Silver Surfer statue, and it looks even better in person. Alright, and now for the size of the figure. The highest point is going to be his back hand, and that stands around 10 inches. Or just over 25 centimeters. For size comparison, here it is next to a Funko Pop. And here it is next to a Funko Out of Box. Here it is next to the Diamond Select Spider-Man. As well as the Diamond Select Weapon X. Here it is next to the Diamond Select Iron Giant. And here it is next to the McFarlane Toys Superman. And lastly, here it is next to McFarlane Toys Ghost Spider. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, and let me know down in the comments if you'd like to see me review more McFarlane Toys statues in the future. And since you made it this far into the video, go and check out one of the two popping up on the screen now. The one on the left is a video that YouTube's recommending just for you, and the one on the right is a video that I recommended. And until next time, God bless.